Welcome back to BitMovement's Video Tech Trends mini-series. This series covers perspectives, experience, and advice from professionals in the video streaming industry. I'm delighted to welcome today Patrick Knippel, co-founder and managing director at Nowtilus. Nowtilus is a digital video personalization company. Their server-side AI technology revolutionizes the monetization of video streaming by personalizing the ad experiences for millions of viewers. Patrick, today I want to ask you some questions surrounding one of the top video trends that BitMovement discovered in our annual video developer survey of over 700 professionals from around the world. And that trend is that there's no new norm in video streaming models, specifically around monetization and the very different types of video streaming that you can do. So yeah, let's get started. Our very first question is, we've both seen that the video entertainment industry is witnessing an increasing necessity to meet consumer demands. Can you shed some light on where consumers want to be met? In other words, what do they care about when it comes to video consumption?
A huge share of you viewers are still engaged with traditional broadcast TV. So consumers don't really care if the signal reaches them in the form of a digital broadcast or an IPTV or OTT delivery, as long as it does reach them at all. And according to Kantar Market Research Group, we see still more than 80% of viewers in Germany, for example, they watch TV via traditional broadcast like satellite, cable, terrestrial. But IPTV and OTT are on the rise, and they gain impressive traction and doubled their share over the last 3 years. Particularly, connected TV is taking over gradually since 2018, and in other European markets like UK or Spain or France, and especially in the US, the share of alternatives to broadcast TV is even more significant. For the transition years, and I would say we are living in such a transition period, it is more important than ever to bridge the gap between broadcast and broadband and connect the worlds of video consumption and on all levels possible.
So we've seen that quite often. There's a lot of traditional broadcast organizations that are starting to bridge that gap. Like they'll have, of course, their standard video streaming happening one evening, and then they immediately want to put that online.
Yeah.
Can you tell me, what do you think is the best way to enable this connection between that broadband and the broadcast? And how specifically does Nowtilus address that particular connection?
Yes, to enable this connection between broadcast and broadband, for example, our technology allows a dynamic ad substitution of ads in traditional broadcast like cable or satellite, linear TV via the HbbTV component. And here we utilize smart technologies that allow us to interconnect the DVB and the OTT IPTV world, and to work with content partners and broadcasters. The resulting benefit is the ability to serve viewers with an extended feature set that OTT offers, for example, interactivity, supporting information, and relevant ads. And this is possible within the existing broadcast infrastructure without massive additional costs or integration efforts.
So just to break that down a little bit, that pretty much tells me that, hey, you can have a highly personalized ad that almost mirrors the broadcast experience, but on broadband, but it's much more focused, and it could improve a user's experience when they're viewing certain content.
Yeah, exactly. So at the same time, we also see the need to secure the interest of platforms and advertisers alike. So for example, advertisement from different sources, they have to be adjusted to broadcast and to the broadband specs. And to make this happen, we need, of course, the appropriate tools like Bitmovin and Coder. These tools have to embrace the standards in order to smoothly support and harmonize content and advertisement within the streaming process. And because of our commitment to flawless industry cooperation, we allow to mirror traditional fixed deals in our HbbTV and in our IPTV OTT-based ad substitution solution. And as a result of those efforts, we see there's a superior advertising value and an increased attractiveness for viewers, and therefore less frustration. In summary, this is beneficial for both the platforms and the advertisers, and this allows content to be accessible on various levels. So, as you said, there is no norm of content consumption required anymore.
And I know this is a little bit off plan, but are there any very quick tips or maybe 1 to 2 quick things that you want to leave our audience with that we hadn't originally planned? Something that just quickly comes to mind?
Yeah, of course. I mean, the audience is, of course, invited to have a look on our website, serverside.ai, and to get more information about everything. So we are happy to share, and we are happy also to guide potential customers through the process.
Well, thank you. And thank you to our viewers for watching Bitmovin's Video Tech Trends video series. Stay tuned for our next episode. But in the meantime, check out our blog and webinars that we've linked right in this post on all top 5 of our video trends. And be sure to learn more about Nowtilus or server-side AI in the link below, which will drive you directly to the page. Well, thank you once again, Patrick. It was an absolute pleasure. We look forward to chatting soon and hearing more about this new connection between broadcast and broadband.
Good. Thank you, Yoshua. Have a great day. Bye.
You too. Bye.